Shodan.
Okay. So, again, I'd asked the candidates, who were the candidates? Raise your hand one more time. Okay, excellent. First degrees, raise your hand. All right. Second degrees, raise your hand. Okay. So, the idea of the seconds and third degrees and so forth on is supporting the candidates going into Shodan, which is black belt, which is very important because in this, when you're going for Shodan, black belt, that means we are handing, you are able to get that gun and take it apart, put it together, take it apart, put it together until you can put this gun, take it apart and put it together with your eyes closed. When you begin to learn the technique, you open up that chamber. In first degree black belt, you put a bullet in the chamber means responsibility. We're in that black belt. We're in that Shodan. Because in that, it's about gaining and building confidence in your ability, knowing that I can defend myself. Knowing that that belongs to me and I know I can defend myself. Raise your hand if you really feel you can defend yourself out in the street. Really defend yourself. Somebody comes and attacks you and tries to hurt you, you can really defend yourself. Okay. Because again, what's important, the knowledge, okay, the knowledge of Shodan means because you put on the black belt doesn't mean you keep the black belt. We give you the black belt is the beginning of understanding the weapon. The weapons that you use, understanding it, taking it apart, put it together, taking it apart, put it together, and then learning how to use it. If you don't know how to use the weapon, it is one thing. But if I only taught you to learn to aim and shoot and teach you how to block and move, then I didn't teach all of it. I only taught you how to punch. There's an offense and a defense. There's two sides of warfare. You attacking and you defending. The power is defending because anybody can attack. So make sure that the power that you're using is your defense, that I can move, slip, block, get out of the way, submission and hold until I call 911. The point I'm making is that means I have control of that person. Okay? I'm not striking out of fear. I am not striking out of confusion. I'm striking with a knowing. And in that striking becomes a responsibility in Shodan. And Shodan means if I see that you got that, put that Shodan, that black belt on, and I say, hit the target, and you're just throwing. I said, hit the target, and you're just throwing. I said, take your black belt off until you understand how to hit the target. Hit the calf, thigh, body, head, how to hit the targets, and know what you're doing with them. Otherwise, don't put on your black belt. Don't put on that Shodan because you don't understand it. Learning to use your weapons means learning how to use them, learning where to use them, and learning how to defend from them. That is black belt. So you never get it to the point where I own this now. I've been at this a couple of times, a couple of weeks longer than you. So with this, to this day, I still work out. Like if I was going for my first degree. The reason for that, because my first degree is the most important of all. It's a foundation that I build on. If I don't build a good foundation, and I just build it on sand, I build up, and it falls. Why? Because mentally, I wasn't confident. I wasn't sure. I doubted myself. I questioned me. I built on sand. When you build on solid ground, that foundation, which is your first degree black belt, which is Shodan, means it should be on solid ground that you may build on it, that you can go In Japan, they have 30 floors. At the Kodokan, you start in the bottom of all the black belts that are champions that are good. They start at the bottom and they work. The next floor means you earn that right to be in the next floor. That means the technique is harder, the people are harder, you're sparring harder, you're moving harder, then you go to the next floor. In Japan, if you go from 8th floor and on, you're champions. 9th floor, you are champions, not retired. You are champions, at a point where you held the title. You didn't take the title and lost the title. To me, that's a paper champion. Somebody gets a title and then loses it the next year. That's not a title holder. Somebody that holds a title and keeps it, that is a champion that keeps it. The same thing with your black belt. You have your black belt, you put it on proudly, and you have, a responsibility behind it. The way you walk, the way you talk. You see somebody black, help them up. You need somebody behind you, help them up. You see somebody in your direction, you go up there. Why? Because it's character. It's building character in that foundation. Be good to yourself so you can be good to others. That's the confidence wearing a black belt, wearing Shodan. Make sure it's on solid ground. Don't make sure that Shodan was built on sand. Make sure it's solid. So when you wear that, you will wear it proudly. You would wear it with dignity. You would wear it, and you would be always of service to somebody else underneath you. Always of service to somebody underneath. I'm a first degree Shodan. You get that for me. You go and do that for me. I said, what? I hear something like that. I said, leave the building. I always have left the building. Point I'm making is, Shodan is very important. Be very serious about what you're doing. Because again, make sure it's on solid ground. Make sure you build on solid ground. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Make sure you own it. Don't memorize this technique. Because memorization means nothing out there. You need to own it. Means you need to be sure. If I pull this out, I can do damage with it. I won't pull it out unless it's necessary. That is Shodan. That is where you're at. That is what you're building on. Be proud of it and be of service of others underneath you. And others that cannot help themselves, help them do as well. Because again, it's your duty as Shodan. New beginnings, new way, a new journey.
New beginnings.
So with that, I say, I won't say congratulations to all of you. I'll say, have a beautiful journey, a beautiful walk, a new beginning, starting today. New beginning of where you're going as Shodans, as black belts, as a foundation. Be proud, own the material.
Yes, sir.
That's all I got to say about that.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.